Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll air this one out for Watkins.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Short one there, caught by Kittle. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
And it's a big play there for his first catch of the game. And not only does he get a nice chunk of yards, but now he puts his offense in plus territory as they try to see if they can end this drive with some points.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Now Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A run up the middle with Barkley. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Once again, it's Barkley. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 14.
A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
The 49ers 14-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6.
180, 180.
On the ground, this is Barkley. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Here's Barkley. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
It's a loss of 1.
The Niners will use their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Hurt snap. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll take it on in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. On is Elliott to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles move out on top, 14-0.
49ers nothing. Jake Elliott to kick
Still a little
off.
time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard
So
line.
first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Purdy works out of the pistol. Open man downfield is Kittle. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here, first and 10.
49er first down.
Yellow.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Moving outside the pocket. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
14 more yards. That's another 49er first down.
He'll get up and clock it here, and they're set up to possibly get 3 before the break.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. Yellow. 18. Watch out. Stop.
Purdy now on second down. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Yellow. Outside.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
So try again. It's second and 10.
Yellow. Get set.
Again, it's Purdy. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
Third down. Purdy. Taken in by Jennings. 12 yards on that hookup. It's good for a Niners first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here's we start the second half.
Here's Purdy again. And he's got this one complete to Watkins. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Throwing again is Purdy. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
They'll throw again with Purdy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Jacob Howley, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. Back to the air again is Purdy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Get set. Yellow. 18. Watch out.
Purdy gonna put it up again. He's got his tight end, Kittle. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down, 49ers.
49ers, first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he'll get about 5.
He's taken down at the 10-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They'll work now on second and 4.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. He's got it, and the 49ers are on the board. It's now 14-7.
49ers 7.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
8. They'll come up on a second down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Rolling right. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
On first and 10, it's Purdy. That's caught by Watkins. of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and
From the
3.
41. Here's 2nd and 3.
18. Yellow. Yellow.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Get set. Get set. 18. 18. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
To throw is Purdy. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Yellow. 18.
Again in the air for Purdy. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
And you love to see that you find yourself here in the fourth quarter. Your team is trailing. You're trying to do anything possible to see if you can create some sort of late spark. He goes big-time effort on the layout catch, and he's able to pull it in and see if it could be a little bit of a spark here late in this ballgame. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. That is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
This is hot toward the side of the end zone. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time?
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott on now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Eagles have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here is first and 10.
Outside. Yellow.
They'll drop to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete. Reed Blankenship had the tight coverage and comes up with the defensive play.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
The connection made to Ayuk. He's going to have the first down and more. Brandon Ayuk. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Here's first down.
63.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here comes Barkley. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 36-yard line.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. It is 2nd and a yard.
63.
Hurts working in the pistol. Flush to his right. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down. A run with Barkley. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. They're able to convert by plenty on 3rd and 1.
For Eagles first down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Eagles.
Now Barkley. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, all the time out, and set up the game-winning field goal try. Here's 2nd and 2. Barkley. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
Gain of 4 yards. That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds remaining in the game. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to win the game. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
At their own 35-yard line.
Get set. Yellow. 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 Up.
One last shot now for Purdy. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Epps. And the Eagles are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal the game. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play. And the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
From the host of Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47, -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout. Offensively, they'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Want to quit, ready?
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage.
Anytime a team goes on the road, there's always that little bit of fear that maybe they can be affected by the hometown crowd. But this is where game planning really came into play. They talked about it all week. Go in there, establish yourselves. With that run right there, that slows down the crowd and gives them a lot of confidence.
So he stopped for no gain. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards there, a first down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, down at the 33. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down, and will.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Here's Jackson to throw. They set up the screen for Henry. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Here's Jackson. On the throw, running too much that time. It's incomplete.
You can't be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Touchdown! Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
After the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Purdy. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Brandon, to me, me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Purdy looking to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Purdy off the play fake. That went out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just past the 35. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. That'd be ideal.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. It's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the 2 of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. They'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Jackson now. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this, because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you. Interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Now Purdy. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Here's Purdy. Open man is Juwan Jennings. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Purdy sets up to throw again. And that is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Watch out!
Purdy will set up to throw it here. That's complete to McCaffrey. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Purdy now to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Purdy will look to throw again here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Purdy. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Niners have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Real quick.
This 2nd and 4. Now it's Jackson. Complete to Likely. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 26 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. First and 15.
Throwing here, Purdy. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Both my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is second and 10.
Yellow. 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 Yellow.
Purdy now to throw off the play action.
And they're waving pressure too much. Down he goes. John Jenkins coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9.
Get set. Get set. Run around, set.
From the gun on third down. Purdy.
That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
Yellow. Outside. Yellow. 18. Watch out.
Back to throw. Purdy. That's to his running back, complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Fourth down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down.
They'll find Ayuk open right side.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
Marlon Humphrey on the defensive side making that look easy from his corner position.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's second and 13.
Purdy going to give it to Garindo.
And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Yellow.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Back now here in Santa Clara. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
They'll try and run for it. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Isaac Guerrero taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Niners have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Niners 14, Ravens 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he takes this near to 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. So that one a disaster, a big loss there with 2nd down coming up.
The career is more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never.
This one up to about the 38.
On the stop. 5 yards on the pickup. And this is 3rd down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Here's Jackson to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Fourth down, 10 yards to go. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day. 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Now a give. Right side McCaffrey. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage.
So with your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Connects with Kittle underneath. And so close, he gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know.
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey punching it in from a yard away. And the 49ers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Jackson. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now Jackson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Chase Lucas. And they have possession, and they have it at the... EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Sunshine State and Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Cam Little out to get us started. And off we go from Jacksonville. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
off to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Purdy going to the air right away. And this is caught. Jennings. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
What a start. Here to the ball game, you get the good kick return, followed by a quick first down through the air. If this defense isn't careful, they might be looking at a deficit before they know what hit them.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. Yellow. 18. Watch out. Start.
Purdy. Complete. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Brings up second and a yard at the 39-yard line.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. Purdy looking to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
At the 24-yard line.
Yellow. Here we go. Here we go. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy from the gun. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward. And how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back. He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Purdy. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Back to throw, Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So after the big play on fourth, here's first and 10.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. 18. What's up?
Here's Purdy. Now he's going to step up and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Second and 10. Purdy now to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
That's an early scramble to be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Get set. Get set.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And that is incomplete.
I think that's a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on fourth down and 9.
18. What's up? Yellow.
Looking to throw. Purdy. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. It's only the first quarter. That's a quick shift in momentum right there because they were driving the football before that interception. And then not only, Charles, did they throw the pick, but it gets returned all the other way for the score.
I think the important thing here was it backed up in their own territory. This defense didn't blink. They hung in there, waited for the offense to make a mistake, and as soon as they did, they capitalized in the biggest way possible.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And he returns this to the 22. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize. Put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Back to throw. Purdy. Quick hitter here. It's complete. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Gain of 9 yards. And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Yellow. Get set. Yellow. 18. Watch out. Yellow.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble.
Here's 2nd and 10.
18. Watch out.
Throwing here, Purdy.
And he rifles one incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a 2nd half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Out of the gun, Purdy.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
They'll go for it. Here's Purdy.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, go, go. Go, go. Circle, hot. Take right over. Hey, 11, add that. Go, go. There we go.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down in the yard.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Go, go, let's go. 13, Luke.
Lawrence will throw.
This is caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Hunter, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point attempt to follow here. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Jaguars 14. 49ers nothing. Little to kick off.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Any return to get you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, you're almost in field goal position.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0.
First down, 49ers.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Get set.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Looking to throw. Purdy under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. There's Eric Armstead fighting his way through that time to record the sack. Third down and 13. Operating from the gun. Purdy. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Fourth down try. Here's Purdy. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Now Lawrence. He completes it to Hunter. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
Hey, run! First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Lawrence going up top. That is incomplete.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Go, let's go. Go. 30 left. 13, Luke.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. And the Niners will take over possession here up at the 44. So that potentially an important takeaway here in the second quarter.
Because what it does is give their offense a chance to put a drive together. They've got nothing on the scoreboard so far, so you have to think that they need something before the break. And now they have an opportunity.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Going deep here for Watkins. This is caught inside the 15. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Back to throw. Purdy. And he's got it. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Second and goal from the 1. Here's Guerrero. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Isaac Guerrero taking it in from a yard out. And the 49ers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel.
13, Luke. Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. To the right side and intercepted. Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Well, turnabout is fair play, I guess. They had a pick 6 against them earlier, and now this defense, Charles, they get a pick 6 of their own.
And for a moment, let's just set aside how it impacts the scoreboard, because how about the response? One defense gets the pick 6, the other comes back and matches it. These are two defenses that are planning on winning the game for their teams themselves.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
If I'm making excuses, and I am, sometimes the sun can be difficult on a ball like that. That looked like it was going to be right there, but it's in and out of his hands. And a potential big play goes by the wayside.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Think right open. Hey. Ginger. Back, 30 left. Go.
Now Lawrence to throw. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And this will be a Jaguars first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
Good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Go. 11. Go.
Here's Lawrence. And his pass incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now a quick throw out wide to Myers. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Go. Hey, kill. Hey, I'm gun.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
23. Son. Go, let's go. Think right open.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Oh, that is incomplete.
The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
Shotgun now with Purdy.
Left sideline, a dime, and it looks like he's got it. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
I think one of the key words in today's NFL is hybrid. You know, guys who can do more than just what they're asked to do. How about our running back there laying out like a wide receiver and making that catch?
Play action. Now Purdy. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Purdy looking to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Purdy. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
They'll try the middle with Galindo. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 28. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Jacksonville. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the fourth quarter. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Now Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll run it here. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 7, it's 2nd and 5.
Get set.
On the give, it's Galindo. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And the pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short of the line to gain. Got to kick it, right? I mean, even the short yardage, you boot this thing, don't you?
Yeah, but I know how aggressive you are. I know what you want. You want to go for it, don't you? You're feeling it, aren't you?
Yeah, but treat it like a football game, not like Madden.
I like that. Fight the temptation, kick the field goal, because if you go for it and don't get it, you put a lot on your defense in a short amount of time.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2.
18! Watch out! Stop!
They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Here's first down.
On red. 11. Go. Hey, kill. Kill.
Back to throw. Lawrence. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. Guys, this game's felt a bit weird all along the whole way through, and no better play maybe exemplifies that weirdness than that safety right there.
Partner, you've got a tie game and time running out. You've got to be ultra careful down on that end of the field, and this could very well be the play that decides this football game.
And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. Now the ball comes loose. And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. A give, running right, ETN. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage, back to the 16.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
All right, let's go. So 13, 11. Hey, I'm gun. Go, let's go.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Here comes 2nd down.
Hey, go. Hey, tomato. 11, 30. Sink right.
Here's Lawrence. Over the middle here to Brown. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. What can they come up with here? It's 3rd and 7.
Go. Hey, Ginger, time.
Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hey, son.
Here's another kneel down as he'll try to set up the game winner. Second down, goal to go.
On red. Son. Silver.
ETN will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Throwing, Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get them in the end zone.
Purdy with one final shot here.
And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Jaguars are winners here as we say so long from Jacksonville.
It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the San Francisco 49ers and the Green Bay Packers. Ready to get this game started? Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And here we go from Lambeau. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Down. Left. Hut.
Rough throwing to start us off. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. Anytime you can work some magic after the game is stretched out, those are welcome.
Ain't no way.
Yards.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
38.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's able to get it past midfield and down on the 49er side. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Set, fight, 97, black 40, ready?
On second down, Jacobs. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 2-yard pickup.
Turning to Jacobs on third. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 6. And the Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ready?
Going to the ground again on first. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Jason Pinnock there on the tackle. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Love on the play fake. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Madden being on some terrible shit. I know, right?
7th play of the drive.
That
Offense
last
facing
game
3rd and
was
3.
Drill, 52, here we go, here we go.
Love from the gun. Has his man, it stops. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. An even 10-yard gain on the play.
I ain't never win a game that way, but definitely lose.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
49ers close it in, and down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Shotgun now for Love. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers finish up an excellent series. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Yeah, I know. I still can't believe they did it.
To kick this away.
Fumble the ball on the kickoff after the safety. I ain't never seen that before.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchdown.
Dumb shit like that.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Purdy thrown here to start. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that gives the 49ers the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Watch out. Stop.
From the gun is Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. 1 quarter away so far. The Packers on top early. Will return to historic Lambeau Field after this.
Yeah, I think I got something set up real nice for all that RPO shit.
We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Sticking to the air here, it's Purdy. Into the hands of Jordan Watkins. And this is down all the way to the 3. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That's another 49er first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
McCaffrey will take it in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock.
Yeah, you see a lot of
as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
You see a lot of young guns, tight end and stuff like that.
On the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do, but to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Sure. But you know what? I got the formula because I get tired of seeing my league games. I get tired of seeing.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
Trying to, man. That's what it's about right there.
Whenever I got your money up, believe what I got, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put that on everything that I love. Yeah, on everything that I love.
On the ready. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Yellow. Hunt.
Play fake. It's Love. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position
brother.
because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field.
Time to figure out defense.
Retreating, going backward and backward and
offense is straight.
You got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Love out of the shotgun. Taken in by Musgrave. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down.
Ready, ready, ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Taking a deep shot here. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau.
He was just talking about that formation too. Here we go running it. So yeah, he might end up throwing a pick. We don't see him.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. To the air with Love. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get some late points and the lead. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Sky Moore on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Oh, yeah, you know they ain't going to never let that go. They ain't never going to let mid-blitz go.
Here coming from the shotgun. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
First down, 49ers.
First down, Purdy to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
First and 10 from the 32. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Gobbled up on the right side, that's Ayuk. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. We get a timeout here, taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first.
I mean, you know, at the end of the day, I've said it multiple times.
New set of downs.
Channel,
Here we
you
go.
can tell how serious I'm playing by how much I'm running the ball. If I ain't running the ball like that, I'm trying to work on shit.
To throw again.
Oh, shit, I mean, yeah.
On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. They're going to get this down to the 4.
So, yeah, you can always tell how serious.
17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
A lot of these dudes, though, like I've been playing on these ranked games, they ain't really been talking shit, so I don't be caring.
Turning a modest pass to far more than a
Figure
modest
this game out.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across.
But it's always some shit, though. Always something. Always.
We're at the ready to bring him down. San Francisco calls its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So from the 3, here's second and goal.
Get set, get set. 21, 18.
Robinson will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Third and goal, Purdy. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers earn the chance to tie before halftime. George Kittle, the touchdown. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
I saw everybody gonna be nice.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard
team
line.
in the history of football.
On the ready.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
Black shot. Red. 30. Hut, hut.
Love looking to pass. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Ready, set.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here, ready.
Back to the air. Love. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Thrown on 1st down. Love. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing. And that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks. Rotate your personnel. Throw in some wrinkles. And once again, go hit that quarterback.
Ready up.
After the sack could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15.
Ready. 60. Claws red. Hut, hut.
Love from the gun. Hits him on the out route. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Come on, hut.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught for the 1st. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
I'm not sure how this defense lets that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Now it's Brandon McManus to attempt this Packers field goal. This is from 35 out on the left hash. McManus sends it through. And they've taken back the lead. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
I know. I still can't.
On now is McManus to kick this away.
Still can't get over that though.
And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Now it's Purdy. He's on target, Watkins. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
And this is one of those situations where, Kate, even as a former QB, I really feel for these corners in this league. They got the hardest job in football, sticking the guys on these routes and on a comebacker in particular, where that receiver breaks it off. Man, that can be so difficult to defend.
On the counter, McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10. At the 50-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
First down throw by Purdy. Will get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And this is down all the way to the 3. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Give him a couple on the run, and it's
That was like just the dumbest shit. Like, man, this game be making me mad, boy.
McCaffrey again.
Yeah.
Punch it in. Man, the defense punches back, sticks him at the 2. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Running with Garindo. And he gets in. Touchdown.
How many more touchdowns would they score this season if they'd actually give him the ball? So fucking stupid.
With the touchdown.
Yeah, no.
Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead.
17.
I used to be that guy. I used to be on the EA website complaining about the Niner ratings. Because they always screw the Niner ratings up. Like, how is Garindo now at 92 speed? But last year he was at 95 speed. So, like, come on.
And he just
don't nobody get that slower in one fucking year.
Spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive.
If he was on the Cowboys, he'd have like 99 speed probably.
Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
One of the tight ends motions right.
Yellow. Ready?
Kicks the handoff. Now Love. Completed over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's go. 10 black. Shovel 38. 6 mega.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red. Shot. 17. Hut.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. He takes it down to the 33. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's another Packers first down.
Ready? On 1st and 10, here's Love.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide of practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Shotgun now for Love. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and
they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Love out of the shotgun. Run him again, and he goes down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
On the ready.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Now to throw. Escapes the pocket. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they cut it down to within a field goal.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind, as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, well, the game could be on the line with that one.
And the 49ers are able to cover the kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. To the line. 1st and 10. We'll run it with Robinson from the pistol. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Get set. 18.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Slid this great note from our stats savant Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. They get 19 on that pickup. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco. Well, that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, I'm win this little run game. That's gonna make me fumble.
You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
A give, left side to McCaffrey. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. The Packers take their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Back to the line they come, second down. Going run again with McCaffrey. It's a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be third down. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's in second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Here he is to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
This will end up as a touchdown. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Black, 95. Ready?
He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. He reaches the line, clock stops, but the defense holds him to a gain of maybe 6 or 7.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. Just picks up the first down, too.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here we go. Ready.
Setting up to pass. That's complete to Reed, out left. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing again. Love. They get 6 and a first down as well. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either.
Ready. Set.
To the air with Love. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. We get down there to the red zone. Things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Ready. Steel, black, yellow, 22. Six, mega. Set, go.
Throwing, it's Love. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Trying to do some little miracle type shit.
Over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Got it.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Set, hut. Red, 38. Drill green. Claude red.
Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. Deflected! Oh, they couldn't bring it in off the tip.
Yeah, I knew that's where he was going. They be picking on Fred Warner, bro. Fred can't cover in this game.
So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And there was no easy knock. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead to the finish line as they escape with the
I don't give a damn. I don't care about no ring games.
Well, that'll do it for us. For Brock.
Wait till I go back to the Super Bowl in my league. I'm gonna stream that shit. Finally, when I get that money, I'm gonna stream that.
It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from Green Bay.
Yeah, it's coming though. Yo, I'll be back streaming tomorrow. I got my homegirl here too. She gonna play. She thinks she good and mad, but we gonna see. Peace out.